Hey, I've been editing our trip videos, and I have trouble with cameras and stuff like that, and all this. So I thought I'd just make this little video and show you. Let me see if this helps with the light. I don't know if that helps or not, but yeah, make a little video of the cameras I use, and I'm thinking about maybe changing some cameras. I don't know, but little camera I use for a point of view, and I put this. We got the roof on the slingshot, and I just mount this. I've actually mounted this on handlebars of bikes and everything, but it's a Akaso Brave 6 Plus. It's a neat little camera. I mean, it's always done well. It does good video for a cheap camera. I use it for the point of view because the audio on this camera is just terrible. But the problem I have is when you go to power it up right here, that's the power button, and then up here, that's how you start the video. Well, what happens is you push this button, and that says the SD card's full. So evidently, I'm not going to be able to show you there, but right up here, right there is a little light. That light is so dim you can't see it whenever you go, and you don't know if it's recording or not. And this camera is always done me well, but here lately it's been changing the settings, and it's been going to photo. So when I go push the button for record, it just takes a photo, and I miss a whole recording. And like I said, that little light right here is so dim you just can't see it. Especially if you got it mounted out here and you hit the button, you can't tell if it's recording or not. And it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it does really good video for point of view. And then I also have the GoPro Hero 9, which is just, in my opinion, junk. The batteries, maybe it's just my batteries, but battery does not last very long at all. And for me, I don't use Apple. I use Windows and stuff. For me to download this to my computer, it seems to just screw up. And I use cheap editing software. I mean, I actually use a free editing software. It's I forget the Video Proc Blogger or something. I don't know, but it's free and it's easy to work with and stuff like that. But when I go try to put videos from this GoPro, it is terrible. It's just I can't get it transferred. And another thing I use is actually a little iPhone 13 mini. This is just a little phone we had laying around. I don't even know how I really acquired it, but I mean, it's handy for little videos. But the problem I have with this is when you're recording, so you're recording and you got it setting like this, it will turn it and make it vertical. It just flips. It like half the video is on the landscape and the other is like goes up and down. It's so weird, but I don't know if it's just me and technically challenged or what. But been thinking about doing some other camera. I like to get a 360 camera. Now, Akaso makes a 360 camera that it's reasonably priced. Right now, it's like $200. So it's reasonably priced. I just don't know how good it is. I don't need good audio on it. And I was looking at the Insta 360s, and man, you get that whole bundle with the Insta 360 and all that. Man, it costs like $700 or something like it. It's crazy priced. And like I said, I can get the Akaso, hope I'm saying that right, for like $200. So I'm thinking about maybe giving it a try. Put it down in the comments if you guys used one. Let me know how it works. But I'd love to have a DJI to replace my GoPro, because I'm just not a fan of GoPro. Years ago, I bought a brand new Hero 11, and I turned around and sent it back because I had trouble right off the bat with it. And then I bought this one used off a buddy of mine. He had it, so I got it on a pretty good little deal. So I bought it. I thought, okay, I'll give it a try again, and it's terrible. So, but the way I mount this is I don't even know if I'm gonna say this right. Ulanzi, I don't know. But anyways, it's a little mount for the camera, and then this clamps right on to the roof roll cage, and you mount your camera right here. That camera will set right there. And I got this out here on the slingshot. When I've got this camera mounted out here and hit that, I can't see that little red light is so dim, so small. And the case, which I actually broke this one on our trip, but it sets in here, and that little light is right up here next to this thing, and you can't see it. So you don't know if you're recording or you're not recording. And so this is it's just a pain. And then, like I said, the GoPro is just, I mean, you may get a couple of my batteries will last a little while, but most batteries will not last long. And like I said, this is so hard to download to my laptop and transfer over. I don't know why it's such a pain, but I think it works better with Apple computers, I think. But I don't know. Like I said, I broke this little mount for this camera, so I've been using this waterproof case. And you would think all clear up here, you can see it, but you can't see that little red light in here, especially when out in the sunlight. When you're outside in the light, that like I said, that light is so dim. That's just ridiculous. But I tried using it this weekend. We went down to Cumberland Lake, and I tried to do some videoing, and I'm gonna try to put a video of it. But I've been working on trying to get stuff downloaded. And like I said, on that trip, on our 2-week trip we took out to Montana and all that, I'm just having so much trouble downloading footage. And then, like I said, the camera didn't work, and it's just a mess. So I don't know why. I downloaded other videos, it did just fine, and then all of a sudden now nothing wants to work for me. I don't know. But the camera, I'm actually using my phone. It's a Samsung S23. I have no problems with that. That I can download the videos to the computer, no problem, and do editing on it on the computer, no problems with the phone. But I can't use my phone constantly to record everything. So like I said, I'm looking into maybe getting a 360 camera, so I can just put it out there, turn it on, and just forget about it, and just let it go, and just put a big gigabyte flash drive in it, or SD card in it, and just let it record, and then we can just cut out stuff we don't want, and hopefully that'll work, and we can get a good point of view and a good surrounding things. And then I can use like I said, I'd like to get me a DJI, or I've even thought about the little Akaso. Now I bought a mic, have to do an external mic for this, and the audio on this is terrible. It's just awful. But what I like about this is you got an option, you can turn the audio off. So this is great. This is a great camera for doing the point of view, just sticking it out there, turning it on, recording it. You don't have to worry about any sound or noise or anything. You can just turn this thing on. But I think the Brave 6 Plus, this Brave 6 Plus Blue, at the time I thought they had good reviews and all that, and they said it was cheap. So I'm looking into some other ones maybe to replace this. But like I said, I really like to have a 360 camera where I can just mount it up on top of the roof on the back, and we can just have, on the slingshot, and we just have it right up there on the top, so you see the point of view here. Or I can do it, out the side, off the side and all that. We can have a point of view camera there, so we've got the 360 view and all that. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of tell you the equipment, the cameras I use and all that. I'll put links to all this stuff that I got. The microphone, I don't even know what brand it is, but it's a little microphone. But you got 2 mics, And like I say, it's got the little clip that goes on your phone, and then I got this microphone just hangs. I just hang it here. A lot of times when I'm wearing my hat, I'll just clip it on my hat because it works great there. But that little microphone works great. I haven't tried it in the wind. See how it does on the wind. It does have a little, covers on the mic. Like I said, you get 2 mics, and it's nice. The only thing I wish it did, I wish this swiveled. My other mic, it swiveled. I wish this swiveled, the clip. This one don't swivel. My other one did. It swiveled, and it worked good for a while, and then all of a sudden it started doing all kinds of weird stuff, just making crazy noises in the background and all that. But anyways, I'll put links to all the stuff down here. Like I said, I'm still working on our trip to Montana. I'm still working on editing all that. So stick around. Hopefully I'll get a video up of it real quick. Just having trouble with just getting things downloaded. So guys, keep checking back. Take it easy.